step into the new when you drive a Chevy. It's time for a fresh approach and a new perspective. And find the Chevy that's right for you. Find new experiences, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Hey, welcome to the Missouri Sports Network. Here, your morning update here on Friday, January the 19th, 2024. My name is Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy. Alongside, we'll run through the scores on the high school scoreboard from last night, the 18th. There were 149 girls games scheduled last night. We'll get as many scores as we can. First off, McDonald County, they improved to 12-4 as they get a win over Adrian, 62-40. It was Hume, 55-39 over Archie Hume, 11-2 on the season. Marionville improves to 14-3 as they defeat Ash Grove 43-35 in the Marionville tournament. Seneca falls to Bartlesville, Oklahoma 61-26 in the Frontenac tournament. Raytown South over Belton 63-37. Bishop LeBlanc defeats Maryville 56-37. Bismarck over Van Buren 57-34. Blue Springs South defeats Truman 55-33. It was Blue Valley Northwest over Carthage 61-29. Thomas Jefferson defeats Brenau 52-47. Again, these are girls' scores brought to you, as always, by Great Southern Bank. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters. Member FDIC. In the Black River League tournament in Bunker, it was Bunker over South Iron 61-58. Carrollton defeats Knob Noster 48-32. Odessa over Center 38-32. Park Hills Central over St. Genevieve 69-35. Grandview defeats Central St. Joe 39-21. Chilhowie improves to 14-2 on the season with a 56-24 win over Otterville. Windsor defeats Colcamp 42-24. Aurora over Commerce, Oklahoma 57-43. Community R6 defeats New Franklin 72-68. Corhazoo Academy 51-40 over Ursuline Academy. Gainesville defeats Couch 38-36 in the Kabul Basketball Classic. Crocker over Dixon 47-16. Crocker 13-4 on the season. Steam Academy defeats Crossroads College Prep 46-15. Grandview over Crystal City 66-31. Cuba defeats Herman 55-49. East Carter over Lesterville 92-61. El Dorado Springs defeats Morrisville 79-48. Russellville over Eugene 63-26. Perryville defeats Festus 51-48. Fordland over Exeter 71-33. Continuing with the girls' scores, presented by 417 Navigator, 417navigator.com. Oak Park over Fort Osage 47-39. Glendale defeats Neosho 35-26. Lebanon over Plato 57-53. Logan Rogersville defeats Branson 50-49. Madison over Columbia Independent 37-24. In the NIT, the next invitational tournament, Marshfield defeats California 64-63. Scott City 51-36 over Meadow Heights. Drexel defeats Miami 30-26. Northeast Vernon County 42-21 over Dadeville. Higbee defeats Northwestern Mendon 61-19. Notre Dame out of St. Louis over Rosati Kane 73-28. Smith Cotton defeats Parkview 73-26 in the Bolivar Gary Keeling Invitational. It was Park Hill over Park Hill South over Park Hill 54-50. Kansas City Central defeats Paseo 43-34. Eldon over Richland 70-53. Rockbridge defeats Columbia Battle 57-41. Elsewhere, it's Rolla. They improved to 12-1 on the season as they defeat Stratford 56-45. Clinton over Sacred Heart 45-10. Owensville defeats Salem 71-31. South Shelby over Schuyler County 53-27. South Shelby now 12-3 on the season. Seymour defeats Hartville 37-36. Elsewhere, it's Lockwood over Southwest Washburn 63-46. Father Tolton defeats St. Francis Borgia 46-40. Sweet Springs over Wellington Napoleon 33-32. Summit Christian Academy over Van Horn 38-23. Verona defeats Exeter 47-37. Stalin over Vienna, 40-35. Again, girls scores. Brought to you by Central Bank of the Ozarks. Elsewhere, Salisbury, now 10-5, 51-34 over West Strand. And Walnut Grove goes to 15-1 as they defeat Wheatland, 42-35. Dexter over Woodland, 66-34. And Montgomery County defeats Wright City, 82-24. Into the St. Louis area, scores. Kickapoo over Pittsburg, Kansas, 59-17. Out in Pittsburg, Kansas. Elsewhere, KIPP St. Louis defeats Hancock, 41-24. St. James over Licking, 43-19 in the St. James tournament. Two very good teams there. St. James coming out on top in that one. Valley Park over Gateway Science Academy, 47-32. O'Fallon defeats Oakville, 57-47. Webster Groves defeats Willard out in Pittsburg, Kansas, 55-43. Also in Pittsburgh, Carl Junction defeats Olathe North, 52-39. Owensville over Salem, 71-31. Freeburg defeats Granite City, 61-29. Carbondale, Illinois falls to Massac County, 49-35. Southern Boone over Norwood over Southern Boone. Also in the St. James tournament, Norwood defeats Southern Boone 60-52. Highland defeats Taylorville 56-51. Rosati Kane, that score can't be right, but they shut them out 29-0. Those are your women's scores from across the state of Missouri here on the Missouri Sports Network, and we'll be back with the boys' side after these messages.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy CyberCash. Visit ChevyCyberCash.com today.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
Welcome back to the morning update here, high school basketball scoreboard on the Missouri Sports Network. Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, alongside. Certainly glad you have tuned in wherever you may be listening from or watching from. We certainly hope that you are staying warm. More weather coming in over the weekend here. Going to the boys' scores from last night, 115 games on the schedule. We'll get to as many of them as we can. It was Scott City over Advance, 79-33. Archie defeats Hume, 80-36. Greenwood over Ash Grove in the Spokane tournament, 71-47. Seymour defeats Ava, 51-45. Bell over Missouri Military Academy, 87-42. St. Louis Christian defeats Bowling Green, 79-64. Bunker over Ellington, 66-46. Kabul defeats Houston, 58-26. California over Lynn, 67-59. West Plains defeats Camdenton, 62-48. Cardinal Ritter over St. Francis Borgia, 56-27. Otterville defeats Chilhowie, 81-52. South Iron, 71. Clearwater, 46. Summersville defeats Couch, 66-61. Crestridge over Smithton, 84-28. Steam Academy over Crossroads College Prep, 70-28. Dixon defeats Iberia, 63-46. Benton over East Buchanan, 56-43. Eugene, now 14-2 on the season. They defeat Russellville, 87-54. Schooley Ozarks over Exeter, 53-24. Again, these are boys' scores presented by 417 Navigator and the Chevy dealers of the Ozarks. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. Continue with the boys' scores from last night. Liberty over Hickman, 79-57. Rockport defeats King City, 56-25. Lafayette County over Knob Noster, 68-56. Knox County defeats Scotland County, 46-45. North Shelby over La Plata, 61-35. Lakeland defeats Fairplay, 56-51. Columbia Independent over Madison, 55-24. South Shelby defeats Marion County, 51-32. Marshfield over Aurora, 58-55. Drexel defeats Miami Amoret, 63-24. Fair Grove over Muldrow, Oklahoma, 53-46. Dadeville defeats Northeast Vernon County, 56-29. Higbee over Northwest Mendon, 76-39. Oak Park defeats William Chrisman, 87-32. Carthage over Mulgee, Oklahoma, 65-50. Windsor Imperial defeats Perryville, 78-35. Platte County over Winnetonka, 64-63. Again, these are boys' scores from last night. Principia over Crystal City, 81-25. Salem defeats Fordland, 71-60. Sheldon over Thomas Jefferson, 45-32. Kingsville defeats Sherwood, 64-62. Wellington Napoleon over Sweet Springs, 57-31. Grandview defeats Truman, 66-48. Again, these are boys' scores from last night. Summit Christian Academy over Van Horn, 42-25. Salisbury defeats West Strand, 52-32. Walnut Grove over Wheatland, 49-45. And Woodland defeats Kelly, 79-71. It's your high school scoreboard, basketball scoreboard from last night on the boys and the girls side here on the morning update and the high school scoreboard show here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Stay tuned later on today. We'll have our Iona Laborers Local 663 Team of the Week, the Nixville Lady Eagles, and a special visit with Chiefs ambassador and former Kansas City Chief, standout tight end Keith Cash. Coming up here on the Missouri Sports Network. Have a great day, everybody. God bless.